Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Our next guest is teaming up with the Sydney Opera House to premiere a new live comedy evening called Slide Night. Two teams of comedians go head-to-head in a series of games. And the show's different every night with different comics, different games, different celebrity guests taking to the stage. A rumour, little birdie has told me, Brennan, it might be you and me at some point.
Really?
The ringmaster of this circus is none other than Rove McManus. Hello, Rove.
Good morning, favourite people. How are you?
We're good, thanks, mate. Hang on. What sort of show is this
Well-
if it accepts the calibre of us?
Well, let's ask Rove. What the hell is it?
Well, if there's anything we need, it's to class up the Opera House with you two.
Sure.
It's called Slide Night, and look, one of the things that I have been enjoying about telling people about the show is explaining what a slide night is. But I feel most of your listeners might already know. So back in the day when you would take photos, you'd get them put into like a special sort of projector. So you'd come back from a trip and you would, on a screen, usually in the backyard, on a sheet possibly, you would show your holiday snaps to
And people
everybody.
would watch them.
And-
People would sit there and look at your holiday snaps.
Yeah, and you couldn't take 1,000 photos on a phone or anything. You had to be very particular about which photos you would take and of what and where. And then you would sit there and you would just go through one by one and say, oh, yes, this was day one and we're at this beach and here's the two of us at this location. Well, what we're going to be doing is taking very real slides that you get from op shops and from audience members who'll come to the show. And then our comedy performers and guest performers will have to pretend that they are their slides from their holiday that they went on. And so it's all improvised mayhem. There are games and rules involved, but that's pretty much the basic idea.
Sounds
How
great.
much can you rubbish your way through a slide night that is not yours?
I love that.
You've
because
heard our radio show, Rove.
we can crap on
It's
about
full
anything.
of rubbish.
But
Well,
isn't
I think you'd be brilliant at it.
Isn't it interesting, the idea of the slide night? Because it was the most exciting thing. Someone would come back from overseas or wherever, and you're excited as a child to watch your aunt and uncle's slides that mostly were landscapes. People weren't even in them. And we'd sit there and that was a night's entertainment.
Yeah, we would. We had a box of them that we were going through just the other day that someone had just got from an op shop, and there was just random buildings and a beach, and every now and again suddenly there's just it's a topless person on a beach. It's just it makes no sense.
No.
And to sit there thinking, as you would be going through this slide night, someone would be legitimately saying, yes, here's this wonderful old building, and they would talk you through the history of the building. And that's where the fun comes in because, well, in reality, the person showing you these photos would know the history behind why they took them and what it is. We're adding the fun element of, well, no, the person who will be doing delivering that information actually has no idea, and they're just making it up on the spot.
That's good because my mother, she converted all the slides into like a USB, so now it rotates on the TV. But in that selection of slides, there's a topless shot of her from the 70s.
No.
And
At the shops?
no, just I don't know what they were doing back then, my mum and dad. But anyway, the kids, they all sit there going, oh man, we're not going to see Nana's bosoms again. And it's like Russian roulette. You don't know what's going to come up. You get like, mate, there's a picture of us going up a gondola, and then all of a sudden, bang, there it is. And we're going,
can't look away.
Okay, it's time to go home.
Nana at the shops.
There's Nana at the shops.
But it's always, the evening always started with your uncle or whatever, spending an hour putting them into the
And
projector
you just look at his
looking
bum
them
crack.
up to the light,
Yeah.
trying to work out whether they're upside down or not.
And we'll also be using, so rather, it won't just be, let's pretend this is a holiday. There'll be ones where it's like, okay, you have to give a fake TED talk based on just one slide that you might see.
So good.
Here is a random location or a random, like just a photo of someone's pet or two people who might be kissing on a romantic location. Yeah. So, yes, there are different rounds and games. It's not just every time we're pretending it's holiday snaps. But, yes, all of our performers will be improvising and all of the slides will be real slides.
I might bring along a picture of my mum's bosoms so Amanda can explain that.
Oh,
I
great.
feel like it has to be done now.
Yeah. And imagine
For the rest of your life, you can say your mother performed topless at the Opera House.
But imagine if I had an accident on the way to the Opera House and all I had on me was a picture of my mum's bosoms.
In your wallet. What a freak.
So,
I think people wouldn't be surprised. I really think people would be surprised.
he had no ID on him. Oh, yeah, no, we know who it is.
Oh, sure. No. It was his photo ID.
Rove, it's always great to talk to you. Slide Night is coming to the Sydney Opera House in June. Head to sydneyoperahouse.com for more details. Rove, thanks for joining us.
I look forward to having you there.